Today is a very special day. It is January 26th, and today is the first day of Triangle Tour 2019. We just arrived at our first stop, which is Philadelphia. Are you guys excited? Woo! Yeah! For those of you who don't know, Triangle is a Princeton club that specializes in original musical theater comedy. This fall we prepared an entire show that we debuted in November, and now it's January and we're taking that show on tour, which means setting it up and taking it down 6 times in 6 different cities. So that's what we're in for, and this is stop number 1. The theater is actually pretty tricky because we can't get a lot of our set onto the stage. So we're gonna have to restage a lot of it before we do it and see how it goes.
We're off the hook in Philly!
Ah! Katie, how does it feel to be the first casual? Katie skinned her ankle, and so she's using the prop wheelchair.
Everything is wrong with you.
Who's Charles?
We just finished our first show. We're packing up costumes, and now we're gonna try to strike the set and everything in like an hour and get to see another show tonight.
We're gonna go see a show now.
Oh, to be a doctor, Mama didn't raise no fool. I'd do anything to get into a medical school.
Today is day 2 of Triangle Tour. We just spent 4 hours on a bus, and we're gonna spend 4 more hours on a bus, but we're stopping for lunch. Everyone's been sleeping.
Daddy lizard.
Alright, we just spent a night in a hotel in Columbus, Ohio, and now we are back on the bus on our way to Indianapolis.
Toward our
where
second show.
we will have our second show. Yay! Alright, so we're here at the theater at Marian University in Indianapolis. Looks a lot nicer than the one we performed at on Saturday, but we've only sold 76 tickets so far, so that's gonna be fun. So we're getting mic'd up now for the show. Asher is on his way here because he hasn't been with us all day, so we're hoping he makes it in time. Otherwise, we're gonna all have to fill in for him.
Which would be so sad.
Which would be so sad. We would all enjoy it so much. But he'll probably get here.
Everyone else in the group did that. I know, I'm like,
We just had a great homestay. John and Robin.
It's everything I've ever wanted.
And now we're on our way to St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
guy holding up a pizza. That is Emo's Pizza. We have special pizza in St. Louis, okay? Courtesy of St. Louis taxpayers.
We just got to the theater that we're performing at in St. Louis, and it's freaking huge. So we are here in St. Louis. We just got back from exploring the city a little bit, and we're finishing our final prep for the show tonight. Just to give you a little taste of what it takes to put on this show in a different city every day. Once we get here by bus and by truck, we have to unload all the set pieces and the costume boxes and the tech equipment. The set has to get assembled and fixed up. The lighting team has to hang our lights and position them and focus them because every venue is a little different. The costume team sets up all our dressing rooms with all of our costumes. The sound team sets up the mics and the speakers and the soundboard and runs a lot of wires. The entire pit orchestra has to get set up. Everyone has to get fed. And then depending on the venue, we might have to restage numbers and scenes because of the constraints of the space. So that's what has to happen before the show, and then we get mic'd up, we get into our costumes, we do mic check, we greet people out in the lobby if they are coming to the reception, and then we get the show on.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, Right after us, guys, we're done. We are now at places.
Howdy y'all. We're headed to Nashville. As you can tell, we've been napping on the bus. It's been a great time. And we don't have a show tonight, but so we have a free day, which means we just travel around the city and explore things. And some people are gonna go to the escape room. We're gonna go to the Musicians Hall of Fame. It's gonna be awesome. So can't wait.
Asher just found out that he got a role as an understudy in
I might be starting rehearsals next week.
Buy you a house, bitch.
We just got back from the Nashville Boogie Bar, and we are at our third homestay. I never actually explained, the way we minimize costs on this trip is we actually stay with alumni in the cities that we're in.
So we stay on couches. Some of us sleep on top of pool tables. That's true. If you pan over there, you'll see a pool table covered in blankets.
It's a pretty good gig.
Yeah.
Alright, we are at our sixth. This is day 6 of Triangle Tour. We're in our venue in Nashville. It's one of the smaller ones. So the tricky thing with this venue is that the truck can't come up to the back of the theater. So the truck is somewhere in that direction, and we're gonna have to shuttle everything all the way into the theater. So because of various people getting injured on this tour, we've basically had a different combination of kickline dancers every single night. And so they're in there restaging it for the 4th time on this tour to make sure it goes smoothly. So before every show we have a fight call, which is where we run all the very active parts of the show to make sure we don't get hurt. Austin is our fight captain. He takes it very seriously.
Fight call? Fight call? Fight call?
My favorite part of Fight Call is when Ben Kimmel comes just to slap himself 3 times in the face at 30 and 60 and 90%.
This is the worst part of my day, fight call.
Fight call? So good!
And just like that, the show is over and we're packing up. Almost ready to head out. Alright, we just arrived in Charlottesville. This is our 7th day of tour, and this show is kind of weird because we spent 10 hours driving here, and so we don't have time to set up the full show. We're doing a ding show, which is going to be a combination of some numbers from our show and then some classic triangle numbers. It's also our smallest stage, but it'll be fun because we have a full house. So, yay! Also, since we are not doing a full show, Tech and Pitt gets like the whole day off, so...
They deserve it.
They deserve it. They really do. Oh my gosh, it's Ben Diamond again! We have arrived in D.C. This is our last show, day 8 of tour.
It's really nice theater.
And it's gonna be a great one.
Yay.
Go out strong.
I'm a sophomore.
And that's it, we're done with strike. On to bus!
I'm so tired! Woo!
The Golden Wrench goes to Justin Ramos. And for that, we award an Ohana scarf to Michelle Monta.
Alright, it's like 4 in the morning and we've arrived back at our warehouse in Princeton and we're gonna unload all of our stuff and then we get to go home. Alright, we're gonna wrap it there.
Wow.
This was Triangle Tour 2019, and see you next year.
Yes!
I'm realizing that after watching this video, you probably have no idea what this show was or what the plot was, but I think I'm gonna leave it that way because I really don't feel like explaining it. And that's Triangle for you.
Yeah.